okay? So, I know we haven't really been doing technique and stuff, but it's very hard to fit everything in bike double and technique all at the same time to get this done. So, we'll get the bike double quite good, and then we'll focus on the other stuff later on. Yep. Cool? Okay. Are you counting? Alright, let's try and run it through. Just a bit slower, but let's try and run it. You go. Da 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 da. Not so fast. 1, 2. Don't crack your knuckles yet. You haven't done anything. 3, 4, and. You miscounted. It's only half a beat rest. Yeah? Alright, go from, yeah. Da 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 da, ready, and. No, you miscounted there. Yeah, that's it. You know what to do. You just gotta make sure that you do it straight away. Is here to have da da da. Ready, and. Forgot to count. You got mixed up with the quavers, yeah? So you go from here. Da, 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 da. Ready, off you go. Don't rush. And. Don't skip it. Don't skip out notes. Go from here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. This bit. Alright, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, thank you. 4, thank you. Oh, 1, 1. 1, 1. No, don't do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, and then this is. No, what will it be? Thank you. Good. So you know what it sounds like. You're just going to become more. The fingers will become a bit more second nature. Okay. Let's go from here. Just a little bit softer now. Ready? Why would you start with a 3? What does it say to start with?
4.
So why are you starting with a 3? Is this because of piano fingering again? So, 4, 1. Good. So when you're going from here, yeah, from the B to the C, what is the gap? What is the interval from B to C? B natural to C.
1 semitone.
Yeah, the notion's only semitone, so you're kind of going a little bit too high for this note here. Okay, go from here. Bow. And. Did you practice this bit?
Not much.
Why? Not sure? No time? Piano? Okay. I just want to give you just a couple of minutes then, just to look at it. Okay? So rather than me kind of teaching, I want to hear you how you're going to practice. Okay? So just like we did before, we're obviously making sure that you're figuring out the fingerings and all that sort of stuff. I want you to kind of have just a look at this bit to here. Just from there to there. Okay? Everything else has been okay. We'll revise a couple bits that weren't quite right later. Just go from here to here. I'll just give you like 2-3 minutes. I just want you standing right at there, just hearing you practice, okay? Thank you. Okay. So, what have you struggled with? Fingering. Yeah. Obviously in all different positions, right?
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that you're spending more time in the second half, especially in that bit, okay? Because like I said, I know it's a new bit, right? We only went through that last week. But you need to make sure that the second half is as good as the first half, and more confident. Yeah, same as confidence. So there's a lot of positions. It's mainly just first, second, and third, right? But you have to watch out for those accidentals, okay? So it's here, E flat is the one that you're here, and then here, E flat, okay? All right, let's go from here. Sorry, no, just go from here. All right, with me this time. Now that you're a bit more familiar, let's see how you go. Samuel. Try it again. Set. Right, thank you. No. This is why I said you have to be careful. Open strings and 4 fingers. What's the difference? Why do we use 4 fingers first?
So the tone doesn't change.
Yes, there's another reason.
It's easier.
Why?
So you don't have to like cross.
Yeah, you're going to the D string. If you do it here, you're doing to the D string for 1 note. Yeah, and then you use open D because you're going to the D string, and then 4th finger again because you're staying on the D string. So that sort of stuff. Staying on the same string. Okay, so use that 4th finger. All right, go from the open G. D D D D. Ready and. Right, then open D. Trade. Simple. Right, watch the lines. No. So that one you're going to have to hop. Because you're going from the G string to the A string. You can't just go that. You've got to lift and hop. You feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you're almost there. Come here. Da, 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 da. Ready and. Oh, see, you've got the A flat again. Yes. So it's what? Da, 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 da. B flat, ready and. Up there. So I need you to follow the fingering, please. Okay, go from there, open D. Nice and long. Ready? And. Straight bow. Open D. Right. Yeah, so this is where you need to spend some time to figure out the notes and the fingering, okay? Try again, one more time. Nice and slow. Shift, just use it instead of a high 3. What does it say to use? 4. A, 4. Okay. So you've got to use this next week to make sure that you're a bit more comfortable. okay? Because all fingering patterns is, okay? You know the notes, you know the positions, it's just making sure that you're repeating it over and over again so you can drill and you know what to do so you don't really have to think about it, okay? Good. Alright, we'll just finish it off and we'll want to go back and learn a couple, we'll make sure we can fix a couple other passages, okay? Alright, go from here, last bit. Which you should be able to do, right? It's the same? So I'll just play the first bit. I'll go from here. Rest, rest. Why did you shift? Yeah, okay, ready, rest, rest. One, two, one. Good. Good. Okay, now, few bits that we don't need to kind of go back and revise. So, this bit here, very, very out of tune. You're missing a lot of C sharps, G sharps, all that sort of stuff, okay? So, I just want to go from here, open A, nice and slow, okay? Just so we can fix up the intonation. Ready? And. Stuff like that. Try in. That's it, try again. Oh, from here. Good. Okay, good, let's try again. Same spot. Da 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 da. Ready? And. Good. Okay, that's better. So it's okay when it's slow. When it goes faster, it gets a little bit more sloppy. So you've got to make sure that it's still in that same cleanliness, intonation, all that sort of stuff when it's faster. Okay. Now, one thing that's happening is that you're kind of using the tip of your bow. Yeah. We've already figured out that you can't get all the way to the tip. You shouldn't be getting all the way to the tip. Why?
My hand's not going.
No, but why? Because then you're going to go crooked.
Yeah.
And then you're going to kind of use the wrong part of the bow. So you need to make sure that everything's a little bit condensed. So you might have only 2-3/4 of your bow to work out. Yeah, and that's fine. But at the moment, you're letting yourself, especially on these long notes, you're kind of letting yourself go. Okay? You've got to make sure that you're really, really saving. So. Yeah? So if you've only got this much bow as your whole bow, you have to save until here. Okay, so all these long notes and sort of things, yeah, you got to make sure that you're a little bit more condensed. So even here, da da da. Yeah. So make sure everything. Do you know what condensed means?
Like squished in.
Yeah, like more compact.
Yeah.
Right. So everything's a little bit. So just further. You actually find that your sound actually becomes a little bit better because your weight's more distributed correctly. Okay. So what I want you to do is go from the beginning. I'll play with you, and we're going to play at the proper speed, so it's not going to be slow. But I want you to think about condensing your strokes. Still lift and everything, and when you lift, again, condense your lifts. Don't go. Where is it? Yes? So, is it going to make a difference to your sound when you play here, or when you're going to go? Does this difference, the height, make a difference? Does it change the sound? Am I changing the sound right now? Why? Once my bow leaves the string, there's nothing I can do. I can fly around in circles if I wanted to. Yeah, the sound doesn't change no matter what I do. Okay? What's going to help though is that you're going to be able to get back on the string quicker. The higher I go, the longer it takes. Okay? So, everything compact. Okay? Let's go from the beginning. So, staccato compact, lift compact, long notes a bit more compact. Okay? Ready? And. But you still got to lift. Yeah, so you still got to come off the string, okay? Try it one more time, a little bit more weight. So nice and sticky. Ready? And. Go. Good. So here, crotches, we're going to space it out again. Just like we did all the other times. And freeze. Where are you? Where should you be? A little bit lower. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. Making sure you're saving at night long notes. Go from here. Ready? And. No, straight bow. Ready? And. Alright, good. Why is that one long? Yeah? All the way through. Don't get to the fingerboard. Yeah, come on. Stay here. Da da da. Da da. Ready? And. Say, and. Say, and. Lift. Right, lift. Lift. Ready, go. Lift. we do here? What did we do with the crotchets here?
Safe.
No,
Contact.
no. Yeah,
Stop.
we spaced them out, right? So, yeah. Same thing. Space, space. The reason for that, okay? There's a reason for that. What is the first violin playing? In one word, what is it playing? How would you describe the rhythm?
In between.
So what's the word called? Starts with an S.
Not sure.
Sin. Co. You haven't heard of it? Syncopated. Or syncopation. Have you heard of that word before? No. So syncopation is when you are playing off the beat. So if I start on the beat, I'm playing together, right? So I go syncopated. And back to on. Which hand went syncopated?
That one.
Yeah. This is my beat. And the right hand's with the rhythm. Yeah, so when you go da 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 da. Okay, so it goes syncopated. So the reason that we're stopping it so that you can actually really feel the da 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 da. Okay, you can really feel that da 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 rhythm. Otherwise, if you kind of link everything together, it's going to become mush. Da 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 da. Okay, so the reason is because of that. So that means the same thing here. Da 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 bum. Okay, so every single time you have that, one's got that syncopated rhythm. Okay, so go from here. Dun 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 dun. What's wrong with your shoulder yesterday? Yeah. Next spot. Dun 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 dun. Ready, off you go.
Here.
Here. Give another one. Ready. That's my left. You didn't save. You didn't save, and you ended up here. Save. Ready, set, Why'd you shift? Yes, and then all your bowlings are weird now. Okay, but do you understand the difference?
Yeah.
So, I want you to practice with a new type of ear now. You've got most of the notes, okay? You've got most of the rhythms. I want you to think about the style now. And the style is, you've got to be quite compact. Your staccatos or your lifts have to be crisp, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Da, 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 da. That's fine. You're about to pack up anyway. Da, 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 da. It's all compact, yeah? It's all like little bites. It's not sloppy, yeah? So think about how you're using your bow. Even all those long notes, you've got to make sure that you're not caught up in too far or too low. You've got to save so that you end up around the middle, okay? And then obviously you have to learn that second half a little bit better and fix up those high threes that we talked about. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Well done, Mr. Lee. Well done.
Thank you. So my friends told me that I need to get a 3/4 shoulder rest. This is my half one.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's why it's falling off. Do you have a 3/4 one?
No.
Oh, yeah. So you can just get a 3/4 to full size one. Okay, so that way you don't have to buy a new one when you go to a full size. Yeah, because I used that one for the time being. I didn't know that you changed violins. You just brought it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to make sure you get a 3/4 shoulder rest. Yeah. So you'll see. Yeah. Normally, if it's a full size shoulder rest, something like this, it will be able to do 3/4 and full size, but it will say it here, 3/4 to full size. So you see how yours says half?
Yeah.
It should say 3/4 to full size there at some point. Okay? You can get the same brand. Yeah, you can get the same brand, or you can get a different brand. But that one we like because it changes the height. Sometimes the heights or the angles are fixed. So you just got to see which one you like. But is that all comfortable for you? Is that comfortable for you, that shoulder rest?
Kind of.
Kind of? What's not comfortable about it?
It's just keep falling off.
Yeah, that's because it's the wrong size.
Yeah.
But does it feel weird or does it feel okay?
Feels okay.
Feels good? Yeah. Okay, so keep it to the same size,
Yeah.
the same brand, and then what you can do is you try it.
Yeah.
Try the 3/4 full size, play with it, and then if it doesn't feel right, then get a different brand. Okay, but make sure you try it first.
Yeah.
Cool?
Thank you.
That's right. Good job.